Today for my design deep dive where I go into the entire process that goes into building one of my pieces, we are going to cover my moon goddesses, which means this is going to be a longer video and I will be showing a little bit of my reference photo taking process as well as revising and doing miniature mini print thumbnails. So these are my ugly sketches and they are the first ever sketches I did for the entire series. I knew I was going to do a moon goddess, but I didn't really know exactly how I wanted to convey the subject. The first design that really spoke to me of all my thumbnails was the one that ended up being Camille, my waning moon goddess. For each of my moon goddesses, I've done a miniature version of it in linoleum. This is Katie, my eclipse moon, and then I also have Rachel, my full moon goddess. Both of those have some of the full color edition left. There's one of my Katie ones framed back there, but basically I did these mini prints as a way to kind of test how the layers were going to sit on top of each other and kind of look. It is a stepping stone that I think I largely do because of my aphantasia. And the goal is just to help me get the idea more on paper so that I know the direction I'm heading, especially with layers and color planning. So for my 3/4 moon goddess, I wanted to tackle it pretty much in the same way. But this time I didn't have roommates and friends in college to take photos of, so I used myself as a model. One of the things that I'll do is I'll set up a video like this and then I will take stills from the video. I had roughly 10 videos of me getting in and out of this pose. None of them were perfect, but they were able to get the general overall shape that I wanted so that I could start doing a more detailed sketch. This sketch became my mini print, and you'll see that with my mini print, I was testing between doing a cream and a white paper and then a couple of different color palettes. I did go a little bit overboard with this, but I really appreciated the process, and I decided I was going to combine these two to kind of plan for my final piece. Then I started working on the overall large sketch. I redrew it about 4 times, mostly adjusting the swirls and how everything fit together. And one of these sheets is actually my lead transfer on tracing paper. So these sketches are the full size of the piece, and it was really just me kind of working through ideas over and over. I also did marker mock-ups trying to play with the swirls as the size that they were going to end up being. And for those, I did them on vellum paper. They did wrinkle a little bit, but it gave a good idea. And this piece is still in progress because I just have been working on other stuff instead. But here's snippets over the time that I've been working on it. So one of the things that I do with all of my moon goddesses is I include texture that's done via sandpaper into my linoleum. For my 3/4 moon goddess, this is going to be in the sky, kind of like stars. This gives a very organic and random texture, and it helps it not be contrived. If you use this method, you do want to make sure that you get all that sandpaper out of the linoleum though, because it can damage your brayer. So far for this piece, I've printed 3 layers, and I didn't start it with an end number of layers that I had planned, but I think it's probably going to end up being around 7 layers, maybe 8. But it could be fewer if I start feeling like it is put together and finished sooner. All of the other moon goddesses are 4 layers total, so no matter what, she's going to be a little bit different from them because I'm planning on having more colors with her, but I don't want so many that she does not look like she belongs in the series. Biggest change with this series for my design process is those mini prints so that I can see what I think it's going to end up like before I start putting all the effort into the large piece, because it takes a long time.